Dating sucks. You want to say anything? I'm here with the youngest brother, recently 18, bringing back that red bone fro look. I'm feeling it. He has his own views of why dating sucks. Most of my viewers know why I feel that dating sucks. And so I brought him on this vlog just to, dialogue. I'm tired of talking to a green dot on my computer screen. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Matthew.
Hello, viewers. I'm Matthew, and I'm here to tell you why dating sucks. I'll begin.
Number one!
Dating, it's a hassle. Like, you have to figure out what you're gonna plan. Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3 on how to make the date perfect.
Perfection is a state of mind that you can't ever attain. The idea that we have to have the pressure to create, the pressure to put our best foot forward. We have to be the ones to impress the woman, as opposed to being more of like a mutual thing. I impress you, you impress me, we vibe. I'm Mr. Romantic, or ex-Mr. Romantic. Maybe the man will pay, maybe the woman will pay, maybe the woman will pretend to pay. That's what he's basically talking about, is that, I have plenty of examples of going above and beyond. I've done some really elaborate things, one-time things. I can say that most women that have ever been out with me can't say, oh, this has been done before. Or at least another woman that comes after can't say, oh yeah, I remember Jason did that for me. I said, no, that's not the way I roll. It's become a chore, and it just makes failure that much worse and that much more embarrassing. Would you, you would agree?
Oh, yes.
Okay, elaborate, please.
Well, I can tell you about this time, with this girl. Her name was...
I'm pretty sure I'm going to bleep that name out, but carry on.
And, well, things didn't really go the way I expected. We were just having fun and everything. I decided... Quiet. Anyway, so we decided to... I decided to get her after around 8th period.
Now we're talking about elementary school, right?
No, we're talking about high school. For us to go to the park. This just recently happened, by the way, since I just graduated from high school.
She said?
Yep. What? I'm going to Penn State, by the way. Anyway, it was, everything was going according to plan. Of course, sadly, the money that was going to be used for the food, well, that was used for us eating ice cream instead. Yeah, and she kind of tricked me into getting a bigger size than I'm used to.
Aha.
I completely... And I haven't been... Mind you, I haven't been there in a long time.
Romantic pressure. So she tricked you?
Yes. Because, we were having a discussion about it, and she tricked me into getting a bigger size.
Let's just back up. Where are we talking about? We're talking about Cold Stone, Menchie's. You guys need to understand, this man is from New York City. So am I, but I'm becoming more of a Floridian every day. But you gotta be more specific for the viewers.
Alright, so...
It's not that crappy place in Manhattan.
The place wasn't that horrible!
It's like Menchie's generic cousin. It's not quite as supple as Menchie's, but it's definitely something similar. Cold Stone still rocks though. This is not a paid advertisement.
Sadly, I was $1 short.
Ooh.
$1 short.
Ooh.
And, well, it didn't end the way I thought it would.
Okay, so no, alright, so you're $1 short, and so, did she make up the dollar? Did you reduce your size? How did you pull yourself out of that situation?
Well, at first, it looked like I was gonna have to I'm gonna have to run away with this ice cream trick.
That looked funny as heck.
But...
Not for $1, though.
But, yeah, so the people, since they were pretty iffy on just letting me slide with one.
We're in a recession, so
one.
I understand.
$1 measly dollar. They could have easily just bypassed like that for me.
Backpedaling here. Let's get to the meat of it.
Okay.
How did you solve this situation with, at the time, the girl of your dreams?
I felt like crap. I felt like a complete idiot.
How did you solve the issue? Did they let it slide, or you
Yes, they
you
let
found
it.
pennies, or
No.
Okay,
No,
how-
they actually let it slide.
okay?
But
How did she react?
she didn't. Mind you, she's kind of clueless, so listen, didn't really react.
What do you mean she didn't react? What does that mean? I mean, you're sitting there.
She just had a blank expression, like as if she didn't know what was going on.
I love the Dixie side.
She-
They're so hot.
She didn't mention it, so I just pretended like it never happened.
So you left there with the ice cream, which was meant for dinner, and just carried on like normal.
Yeah.
Typical woman.
Mind you, we're only at the tip of the iceberg, so things
Just
get
the
better.
tip.
Things get better. Fast forward, we go to Prospect Park.
Prospect Park is...
So we're just basically sitting down on the blanket that I carried, which I carried 2 bags because one, you never know what you might need the second bag for.
Wait,
So
what?
just discussing about her problems and my problem. Well, not my problems, but just her problems with her friends. We're actually acting like a real couple.
Sounds romantic. Okay, stop that, because I've been in that position too, where I felt like a date was a date, that we were vibing, that you look like a couple, even on a date once or twice or 3 times. Anyway, people would say, "Wow, what a nice couple." It happened when I took a girl bowling. It happened when I took a girl moonlight kayaking. It happened when... Moving on. What behavior are you referring to that says it was very couple-esque? Because you can take a couple photo and the girl will say, "That's just my friend." So,
Well, I had my head on her lap.
Sounds romantic.
She was in a crate.
friends do that. Friends lay in each other's laps. Sorry, that's what a chick would say.
I'll admit, she actually did say, "Matthew, what are you doing? It makes it look like as if we're a couple."
If she made that comment, you should have been like, "There's your red flag." That's when I would say, "Okay, what is, so why are we here? What's really going on?" "I didn't know this was a date. I thought it was 2 friends hanging out. You were paying for everything, even though you were $1 short. He's just my friend that lays in my lap."
Funny thing.
I'm not bitter. I'm just really sarcastic about these kind of things, because romantic failure is like I'm Jason in Romantic Failure of Grant Enriquez, and I'm listening as Matthew is getting his little romantic failure hyphen middle name as he continues going on.
But she was doing it with a smile, though.
So, you've never laughed or giggled when you were in a position where you were uncomfortable? You've never done that before? If she did it with a smile, she was being uncomfortable and polite. Or at least that's what she'll say.
Honestly, that was kind of my first time.
First time doing what? Putting your head in a girl's lap or putting your head in her lap?
Putting my head in her lap and being in that type of position.
So you were clueless as well then. Okay.
I was inexperienced. I'll admit that.
Which is the intelligent way of saying clueless.
Jason,
I'm just saying, because if I tried to reach for a girl's hand, which is also couple-like, and she goes, "What are you doing? This makes it look like a couple," I'd be like, "Well, is that such a bad thing? Like, I'm not good enough for you?"
So I finally confess.
Confess what?
Confess what I've been wanting to say to her.
Cleaning out the closet?
What?
Just the tip.
A gooey, mushy speech. And well, she just looked at me with a blank expression. This is why I say don't date. In an awkward position for 1 minute, I decide to look at my watch, say, "Oh, wow, it looks like it's late. It's getting late, so we should get going." So
you build yourself out of an awkward situation. She didn't respond then.
She didn't respond. She just got up on cue with me.
They say that if you're not willing to look foolish, then you have no business trying to fall in love.